From a young age, I was curious, to the point that I would drive my mother crazy. On car rides, I would ask if we were there yet, and if someone was having a conversation, I needed to know what they were talking about. My mother probably just thought I was spiraling from my ADHD. So, to keep herself sane, she put me into every activity she could find. This eventually led me to no longer ask what, but to ask who. Who am I?
I'm Natalie Phillips, and I'm a filmmaker.
So, as I said earlier, my mother put me into all types of activities growing up. I did figure skating, soccer, swim team, and just about every martial art there is. But that wasn't enough to satisfy my need for environment. I always needed to be doing something or socializing with someone. I never knew why it would drive me so crazy to be alone. It's like I thought that if I wasn't seen, I would be forgotten. So, along my journey, I would take tons of videos and pictures to remember every friendly face I met along the way and every memory I encountered. I wanted to find something out there that I was good at. I was pretty good at sports and activities I did growing up, but I eventually grew out of them. I no longer found joy in hours of practicing the same sport over and over again. So, when I was in middle school, I decided to do something different, and I joined the drama club.
I remember right after Natalie joined the drama club, she begged me to let her quit. They were putting on the play Annie, and she absolutely despised it. She thought that the director was crazy and all the other kids were giving up, and she really wanted me to let her quit too. I absolutely refused to allow her to do that. I told her she had made a commitment and she was already cast as like 4 different characters.
And I'm glad she didn't let me quit, because if I had, I would have never discovered my passion for acting. After that first play, I joined every production the school had. My peers came and went, but I was hooked. I practiced every day and night, and eventually I got the lead in nearly every play I auditioned for. I had a true talent and appreciation for it. So I talked to my mom, and she agreed to let me be in my first ever movie. I didn't know what to expect going into my audition, but I was excited, nervous, and all types of clueless. But I got a decent role for my first ever film, a named character, good pay, and after learning how most people struggle to get past the role of extra, I thought that I was destined to be a star. Eventually, I worked my way through many TV shows, PSAs, commercial movies, commercial print modeling, and I even joined SAG-AFTRA. But after learning about the struggles that others had gone through, I was hesitant to make acting my main source of income. I knew I wanted to pursue film, but I just didn't realistically know how I was going to do that. So I pushed my future to the back of my mind and continued to work in film as an actor. I started my search for college my senior year of high school. Thinking film wasn't an option, I decided to study business economics. I was pretty decent with numbers, and though it wasn't something I thought I would enjoy, I didn't think I had any other options. Well, that is until my mother took me on a school tour to Orlando, Florida. She took me to the school called Full Sail University. It focuses on art, film, creativity, and helping people pursue their dreams. After going on this tour, my eyes were opened, and I knew this was the school for me. I could still pursue film without having to worry about the inconsistencies of acting, and I've learned a lot here. I am now 10 months into my journey at Full Sail University. I have made friends, I've created projects, and I have learned who I am. I am not just a martial artist, actor, athlete who likes to take pictures. I am a storyteller, a videographer.
I am Natalie Phillips, and I am a filmmaker.